What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm bringing you the next Kirk Owens My Player, and you're going to see this, the Detroit Pistons versus the Golden State Warriors. So you might be thinking, hey, where's the Rockets? I thought you were on the Rockets. I actually had to switch teams, and there's two reasons behind that. One, a lot of people were saying the Rockets were a horrible fit for me since they have like 10 billion shooting guards. And the second reason, which is the main reason, is I don't believe the roster file I was using was compatible with My Player. And you're going to see my stats in the background. This is only the fourth game I played, so that's why my stats are so low. So don't think my guy sucks or anything like that. Obviously, I can't get 30 points per game with like 8 minutes per game on 8-minute quarters, which that's what I'm playing on 8-minute quarters on Superstar. But yeah, I don't believe the roster file was compatible. The reason behind that was they had to take out a lot of stuff in that roster file, in order to put in like the 120 additional teams or whatever they have. So I actually downloaded another roster that got rid of that, so you know all the stats and everything is good for this. It's the same file I'm using for my association, so I updated the rosters just a little bit more. And you're gonna see I got my first basket of the game, and I actually get a block here on Harrison Barnes. But that first shot I took, I don't know why it was saying it was a post move. That's why it was such a horrible shot, and I had such a horrible release on it. But yeah, we're going up against the Golden State Warriors, and I had to go through the draft again. I had to remake my guy again, and luckily I got drafted to the Pistons, which is the team I landed on originally on the Xbox. And I promise you, I'm not redoing this. I'm not going to be on another team in the next video or something like this. We're sticking with the Pistons from here on out, you know, unless I request a trade sometime in the future. But I like the Pistons. I think we're going to roll with it for now. And a lot of people have been asking, where do you get this ESPN thing on the bottom of the screen? This is actually a mod for the PC, and I will probably leave the link in the description. It's a package of 3 of them. There's NBA and ESPN, which I realized that those bars at the bottom, those yellow bars, which I believe are the timeouts, they always stay like that, so I never know how many timeouts we have. And there's 2 other ones. I think it's like NBA TV and then some other one, which I'll probably be flipping back and forth every now and then in the videos just to put a little bit more variety. And you're going to see Carl Landry is on the Warriors, so it is pretty updated. I actually just updated this yesterday. You'll probably be seeing this video on Friday. So I made this on Thursday, and I have 2 videos recorded. I got this one, and then I got one against the Lakers, and that was just a fail by Rodney Stuckey. I gave him the oop. He didn't want to take it, and he just got blocked by the rim there. Actually, he did take it, but still he got blocked by the rim, and I believe that is my second miss of the game. And I am back to an athletic shooting guard, and don't ask what happened here. I really don't want to talk about it because I don't know what happened. I think I just had like a brain lapse or something there. I thought like I was still running in stride. I don't know, but I do get a nice pass to Andre Drummond there, and Andre Drummond is looking quite nice on the Pistons with Greg Monroe. But I was going to say something. Yes, I'm back to an athletic shooting guard because in my old one when I was on the Rockets, it wouldn't allow me to pick anything other than all around, which is also another hint at the the roster file not being compatible. And that was just a terrible pass by me. But I do stop the drive with a kickball, and I get subbed out into the 4th. I actually come back in with 2 minutes left. We're up by 2 points over the Warriors. So we're looking at our first win of the season since we are 0-3. So with 1:47 left in the game, I actually drive to the basket off the pick and roll. And I apologize for not talking too much about the game in this video. I just felt like I had to explain myself, which took up a lot of the time. But I do abuse the pick and roll a lot. You're going to notice that. I love running my offense through the pick and roll when I have the ball. But here we're back up by 4. Rodney Stuckey just going crazy in the paint there. With some post moves. I get a steal here. Going down the court, I was thinking about ooping it, but I take the shot myself, and 2K decides they're going to give me that shot out of all the shots. So I was a little upset about that, but Harrison Barnes is going to miss his shot. Prince is going to get the rebound, and we have the ball back, and so we're going to waste the clock down again. So with 44 seconds left in the game, I'm going to go to the hoop. I'm not seeing anything. Pass it back to Stuckey. And he's just going to have to settle for a kind of bad shot. He misses this one. David Lee gets the rebound. And there's only about 30 seconds left in the game. So Golden State needs to get going. And Steph Curry just pulls up for a 3. No hesitation. Cuts the lead down to 1. And Tayshaun Prince is going to have to inbound here to Stuckey, who gets fouled by Klay Thompson. So he's headed to the free throw line. And you're going to see he's going to knock down this first free throw to put us up by 2. And if he hits this next one, it's going to be a 3-point game. And hopefully Klay Thompson or Steph Curry doesn't drain a 3, but they're going to call a timeout. So down by 3, 26 seconds left in the game. I guess they fouled because they figured there'd only be like 3-second difference. And they would have a poor shot at putting up another shot. Especially if we make this shot. They would automatically lose. But Klay Thompson, he gets fouled by Andre Drummond. Gets the and one, and he is going to drain that free throw. So they tie up the game 85-85 with 13 seconds left in the game. Rodney Stuckey's going down the court. I believe he called for an ISO. I was trying to set the pick on Harrison Barnes. He did not want it. So finally I go ahead and set the pick there, and Stuckey's going to pull up and drain that one. Give us the 2-point lead with 0.3 seconds left in the game. And Steph Curry's not even going to have time to get that one off. So we do come away with our first win on the season, beating the Golden State Warriors 87-85. You're going to see my stats here. 14 points in 16 minutes on 5 of 8 shooting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.
Congrats on getting a win in a really close game. How much does a game like that change the way you play in the closing moments, knowing that the outcome is hanging in the balance?
I think it pushes me to a whole nother level, man. To paraphrase my boy Steven Jackson, I thrive under pressure. That's when I'm at my best, and that's when I think the true superstars stand out. My teammates even stepped it up tonight, and it was a big win for us in a game that could have gone either way. Hopefully that means some of my qualities are starting to rub off on them a little bit. If so, pressure ain't going to stand a chance against us from here on out.